Hey there, viewers, and welcome back for more of Kamen Rider Battride War Genesis. As we continue along, so, as I was saying about Faiz with Takumi, like I said, I do relate to him really much because he's just like me because I have the disability of autism, and he's a mutant because, okay, and usually what they're called, what do you call them? It starts with an O and they're called Orphanox? Yes, Tendo. I'm glad you know how to say, Grandmother says you will choose me. And always be good to others and use the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I'm pretty sure. I find it funny.
Kamen Rider
Mach! It's like, it never gets old. It never gets old. Oh wow! I enjoy it. I enjoy it so much. Okay, here we go. So I mean, Faiz, the Kamen Rider 555 is a really dark show, and it's really more dramatic, very drama-based. I can't believe, why would they list Forza as a drama series? It's more like a slice of life, a slice of comedy, a slice of friendship. Is magic thing. Grandmother says that my armor looks amazing because I polish it with turquoise. This is my cast-on form, and I can go cast-off. Watch this.
Cast-off.
That's cast-off. That's my rider form. Cast-on, cast-off. You know, like wax-on, wax-off, wax-on, wax-off. Wax on, you know. Woohoo! I don't know why with Takumi just kind of afraid to go ask out on stage. And because, like I said, I can relate to him very much. Fire! Okay, bring it on. Ultimate Four. Okay, his sword went from a kunai knife to a lightsaber. Okay, more Drew bots. Stop Faiz's rising army. It's really drama-based of that series because I told you it has an X-Men feel. Because usually the series is like the Arkham games of Batman, along with somewhat Mortal Kombat stylish thing. It's just wow, it's just really drama. Or like the Days of Our Lives thing. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're gonna like this.
Rider kick.
Woohoo! Ow! That hurts. Okay. Who is the strongest? Wow, that is a lot of, you know, that is impressive. So, with Faiz still going. Like I said, I like the Kamen Rider very much. I like Faiz.
Rider kick.
Oh, I missed. Block.
さすがやる楽勝だな
俺の進化は光よりも速い
Okay, ultimate move. Blaster. And how he usually tries to save all the mutants and humans at all costs with Faiz. He's just, you know, of course he teams up with the other guy. I mean, of course he kinda had this rider belt, from this other, I don't know, the other mutant. Okay, for any other bad guy with the morpher who tries to have it, will transform into that rider form but try to stay, you know, humanly as possible, but still a mutant. And of course, Yuji's death comes later on from somewhere around the series of the episode. It's just, oh man. So I really tried watching of the Faiz episodes and the movie but it was just way too different. It's almost like, well, at least it doesn't feel like it's Deadpool, which I'm not a fan of the Deadpool movies. It's just way too dark and there's a lot of F-bombs. I mean, the movie of Deadpool, not the Faiz. Okay, what I just did is
Rider kick.
And how would anybody would see? Of course, the Kubi still feels in love with Mari, but on the movie of Paradise Lost, he kind of doesn't actually remember who he was until he regains his memory somehow from what happens later on.
Rider kick.
Woohoo! Wow, that was amazing.
どういう状況だこれはお出迎えか人気者はつらいな
You're not gonna feel pain once I'm through with hopefully that's all the information I've got so far with Mach. I mean, of course he will have another Kamen Rider coming up with his friend. I mean, he was the only left standing from between mutants and humanity, but I'm pretty sure there might be others who will work with Faiz very well. And now we go into Kabuto. So Kabuto is a show series with, like I said, the series is like Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Spider-Man, Superman type of series, all in one. So yeah, I can relate this to any way, somehow, whatsoever, because I find its similarities. Okay, from what I know about this so far is according to K-Wing, oh, phooey, I pressed the wrong button. I thought it was the first. It was not. I really need to learn which one's not the button. Okay. So, this kind of an organization called Zect.
悪かったな。
Oh,
俺には夢は
Faiz.
ない。でも守ることはできる。
Bring it on, Faiz.
戦うんならとっととやろうぜ。
全宇宙の何者も俺の進化にはついていけない。
I can take you on.
やるじゃねえか。よくもやってくれたな。
I can take you on so easily. So the group organization called Zect is like the shield they can see from far.
冗談じゃないぜ。
And you have this down-to-earth type of guy named Kagami. He is like the bumbling Peter Parker / Clark Kent. And he is just hilariously funny because the people of Zect don't trust him very well. Unless he's trying to do well with the people he works with. Here's Kabuto's ending screen. Yep, that's Kabuto's ending screen. Yeah, very much. Ooh, we leveled up. Alright. I'm pretty sure we did a bang-up job. Very, very well. And so, Kagami tried his best to stop the bad guys. Resting at work, calling it a day because, you know, he's like the... You know how Superman is like the bumbling, mild-mannered reporter. Kagami is like the mild-mannered officer who just doesn't do his work right. It's like the klutz. Sort of the klutzes. And so, from what we're going to, you know, how the... Oh yes, grandmother says that you make me proud even though I am happy for you and you for me, so whoop-dee-dee up the tree.
Kamen Rider!
We're gonna do more with Kabuto again. And we're gonna fight off against Deno! Oh, here it comes. Grandmother says to always brush your teeth and eat soup to be healthy and strong and have plenty of orange juice.
お楽しみは俺からだ。行くぜ。
So, yeah, I can't believe this. I will get to Kabuto, which is Tendo, a little later. So, and when Kagami tried to finally get the permission to have the rider belt, he finally gets the permission that he's been waiting for, and so he got the rider belt, and so there's this boss of, you know, because the entire Zect organization is, you know, working with bugs all the time. And you can relate this to Faiz and Kabuto very much, but I would say Kabuto is just a better show than Kamen Rider 555 because the show has a lot of heart, just like Forza, a lot of comedy and serious action like Forza. Very, very much. Oh, here's Deno.
俺30! クライマックスで行くぜ
Let's go, let's go! And that I'm facing is Sword Deno. Bring it on, Sword Deno! Okay, time to go cast on. Or cast off. I'm in cast on mode.
Cast off.
Woohoo! Okay, stop Deno forms.
さて、釣りの始まりだ。
Okay, Deno, let's see what you got and what it takes. So, of course, Kagami went into this restaurant where they serve, I'm guessing, soup or somehow. And then there's this guy named, and here comes this guy named Tendo, because he wears this Japanese attire like back in hundreds of years. Of course, and it's just a kind of a funny way. How do I explain this? It's a really funny joke between these two. And then there's this burglar or thief or somehow and he says, I'm guessing he might have said, this is a stick-up. Nobody moves. Or nobody gets hurt, so he kind of tries to rob the place, and then this burglar holds up this knife against Tendo, close to the neck, and then all of a sudden, just doesn't move there. And Kagami, it says, why have you done something, or get out of the way, or run from this? And this is what Tendo says. The grandmother says that if you spoil the tofu, then you're a fool. And Kagami went all like this and said, what's your problem? He was going to knife you. Can't you see you're trying to run yourself and hide and not get yourself hurt? I mean, really? Okay, that was the blaster form. No, that was not the blaster form. That was another form I can't remember. That's the Deno Axe form. Okay, so the thing is, after the bad guy kind of left and he kind of dropped his wallet, might have his identification card or something, or some sort, which I don't know. Here's the funny thing. Tendo kind of picks up his wallet with his foot. He grabs the wallet on top of his foot, like the hacky sack, and kicks the wallet with the same foot and hit the back of the robber's head. And Kagami's all like and says, holy crap, what just happened here? And Tendo says, well, you really need to do a better job at your work, sir. And then Kagami says, wait a second, you just insulted me for doing this, have you? It was funny. Okay, having the rider belt, and now he's facing off a boss or something. And the next thing I know is, wow, it's just so funny and hilarious. And what I remember is, okay, so now he got the rider belt, and then he's gonna transform into the rider. And so he puts out the belt and says, he says, Henshin, and he said, I summoned you, Kabuto. And then all the beetles flying out in a dimension of some sort. And then all of a sudden, and at the very last second, just when he was about to grab the beetle form of Kabuto, someone right next to him, standing right behind under the sun, and he grabs the belt and he says, Henshin, And then he... Yes, I'm glad you were listening to me, Mach. And so... And he transforms into Kabuto, and then Kagami says, "What the heck? This is my time! This is all Kagami time! This is all me! It is just a crying baby. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Bring it on! Axel! Bring it on! That's Deno! That is the axe form of Deno. I thought it was up!
僕にだってできることがあるはず。
2, 3.
ライダーキック。
Ooh, you're not gonna like that, haven't you? So, he was able to try to finish off this. He was able to try to do some moves that, you know, that Kagami was trained all his life. But Tendo is something else. He has actually done something he always do. I'm pretty sure. If you interrupt me one more time, the guy with the purple mask, guy with the blaster form, I'm gonna send you to Fat Lip, Arizona. And here's something else I never thought I wanted to hear from these simple words. Okay. How should I put this? He tried, and he says to this, about the Kagami, he says, I can go how far for this form I can do. And Kagami says, dude, that's the weak form. You gotta go cast off mode, or else you're not gonna defeat the beat. You defeat the monster. Why are you using the weak form all of a sudden? Of course, he, you know, Tendo's like all talking and fighting style, and finally he gets to reveal the Rider form, which you're seeing right here. And that is the Rider form. And this is the cast-on form, and how, because he said this is the weak form. Why are you doing the sucky form anyways? No, it's not. It's my armor.
Cast off.
Oh my gosh, it's just funny. I find it so funny. Of course, he was able to defeat the bug, but he done something that no other Kamen Rider would ever done before. He was able to do a rider kick with his back turned to the bug. As you can see what I'm doing right here. I'm powering up 3 times, and watch this. Okay, that's the Deno blaster form. Yeah, that is with his back turned to the bug. If you see that? Oh, come on. I was 1, 2, 3.
Rider kick.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. That's how his back turned. That's how he does his rider kick, with his back turned to the bug.
なんなのもうここが踏ん張りどころやなしょうがないここはみんなで力を合わせて行くぜ行くぜ行くぜ
I like to see you try. You guys think I'm scared of you? I'm not so sure. And yeah, Momo says, let's go, let's go, let's go! Sorry. I don't sound like him, but he almost.
Put on.
Cast on! Look at me, I'm in cast on mode. Until the end of the episode, he reveals himself, of course, and Kagami, along with the people from Zek, and the people of Zek says, "Good job, Kagami! You did your part of the job to put your weight work on well." And you know, Kagami tells it and shows the pointing of the eyes, and he said, and there's the Kamen Rider standing there, and the people of Zek are all like saying, "What?"
Cast off.
So Kabuto is a vigilante hero all on his own. Of course, Kagami and Tendo, they have a bond relationship as a great friendship, because he became, you know, Kagami became friends with Tendo later on in the episode. Of course, some of the spoilers I'm not gonna reveal. Of course,
僕を釣ろうなんて1000年早いよ。行くぜ。もっと遊ぶよ。
bring it on.
全宇宙の何者も俺の進化にはついていけない。
Bring it on. No, I would like to kick your boots, kid. Okay, why am I messing the camera angle? Watch this. Of course, there was another rider. Okay, since Kagami chose friendship over the rider belt that he gets, you know, he kind of cries and whines. He's like, "You're too emo." And then too whiny. I'm like Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man. Why don't you love me? And then he became friends with Tendo. Of course, Tendo became friends with Kabuto. And then Tendo became friends with. I'm sorry. And then he becomes Gaktak, I'm pretty sure. And so he kind of looks like Kabuto, but it's like the blue beetle of some sort. And then there's this other Kamen Rider, his name is the Bee. So the Bee is more like the rival of the Beetle, which is, of course, before the Morpher. I will get back to a little bit later on, which is a few more of the other things about Kabuto. So yeah, Kabuto is just a better show. It's a well done series. I would say it's fun for teenagers and college students. I mean, it's a fun way to watch that series. And don't worry, it's of course, he tried to get a hold of the morpher of the Bee, you know, Kagami, but he has to fight Kabuto. He says, "No, I don't think I can't do it." So he gave up the power, but that's gonna be later on, which I will get to it real soon. But I would say this will be a good stopping point anyways. And don't worry, we're gonna pick it off. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. So until then, this is Leo Wolverine speaking and always saying Godspeed, play safe, and shalom.